Hi, this is The Creativity Show. I'm Bodie Werner, a writer and movie maker, and I'm helping Clare Cooley share creativity with you. The show will start in a few minutes. Meanwhile, let me tell you the story of how she became a creativity coach. What is a creativity coach, you ask? Well, good question. As she puts it, her job is to help people strengthen their connection to their creativity, the confidence to express it, and the courage to share it with others. She is a National Endowment for the Arts grant-winning author, artist, and creativity coach. In her 20s, she was hired to teach her multimedia arts curriculum, Dancing into the Arts, in a different school each week. She taught all grade levels in the public schools, universities, hospitals, crisis and rehabilitation centers, juvenile halls, women's clubs, and the mental health courts, the clients and the lawyers, probation officers, and judges. Teaching ended up being the way that she went to school because she stopped attending school regularly at 7 years old. Her inspirational life prompted many people to tell her to write, including me. Many said that her stories had helped them and would help others. The co-founder of the Sundance Film Festival, Serena Catania, called my mother's memoir and art book, Incandescence Rising Above Darkness, an instant classic. When Serena invited us onto her podcast, she said,
"You are describing some of the most difficult situations I've ever heard for a little girl to go through, but it's done in such a positive, lyrical, spiritual way that it really does rise above what was actually happening to you." And I think in that way, it can be very inspirational to people who are having a hard time, no matter what the hard time is. And I'm really highly recommending it.
I agree, and that's why I wrote a screenplay based on her 52 powerful stories. Even her recollections of the terrible things she went through in her dangerous upbringing leave people uplifted because of her spirit. She survived by focusing on serene nature and thrived through creative expression. My script made it to the second round of the prestigious Austin Film Fest script competition. But this isn't about me. Clare's art was selected by the Natural World Museum, and she's done multiple one-woman shows at the Karpellis Museum, including Warblers and Wildflowers and Sentinels of Serenity, Cranes. Also, Clare's art was selected for the juried section of the International Gift Show. Her paintings in China were displayed at the corporate headquarters of Chevron, where she hoped her respect for nature could do some good. Her art was on the cover of the Red Rose catalog, and the Pheasants Forever magazine selected her painting for the Pollinator Print of the Year. She was the featured artist at the Lodi Sandhill Crane Festival. Her portfolio has over 600 drawings, paintings, and etchings. And she's also got an additional 300 plus stencil designs. The limited edition prints that we make ourselves are available on her web store. The link is in the description. Her previous home, 7 Levels, was on the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art Gallery Tours. The entire interior was an expression of her creativity. She etched wisteria on the glass behind her 4-story copper stair rail vines. She designed and hand-painted furniture. Her table and cabinet were featured in the San Francisco Designer Showcase House. She made chandeliers, fireplace screens, floral and tabletop designs, jewelry and wardrobe. She designed and hand-carved a 202-piece set of crane china. Each piece was unique, and each dinner plate depicted a different species of crane. Clare's first book was published by Pomegranate Art Books. For her Book of Cranes, she observed all 15 species of cranes. We followed the migration of the sandhill cranes across the country and interviewed nature conservation enthusiasts like George Archibald, the founder of the International Crane Foundation. Experiencing how well we work together, I asked my mother to combine our complementary skills and named us Mother-Son Productions. The Napa Valley Arts Council asked Claire to do an art performance. Her Freedom Flight performance was dedicated to world peace and included 90 artists and the community who painted silk wings to dance in to live music. Claire's first public art performances were interpreting art at gallery openings. She did dance performances at live readings of children's stories and poetry. Claire and her dance skating partner Lateef Swain performed at Give Peace a Dance. They led the parade for the opening of the California Academy of Sciences. Claire skate danced at Theater Artaud in The Nutcracker. Claire played the bamboo flute in the music she produced. She has been interviewed on the Women of Vision television show, on radio, and podcasts. We may not truly see those closest to us until something gives us a new perspective. When I was 16, she asked me to digitize her artistic portfolio, and I was able to take in the depth and breadth of her artistic accomplishments, which inspired my first movie, Life of Art. We chose a historic home by Lake Superior and named it after its original green-colored shingles. Our short documentary, Polishing the Emerald Lady, shows us restoring it. We even turned our over 100-year-old carriage house into the Carriage Creativity Studio, where we make movies, art, and even dance skate. Join Claire's Patreon for free to get ideas, instruction, and inspiration. Upgrade to a paid membership to receive exclusive access to her ever-increasing stencil design SVG catalog. The Creativity Show goes live on YouTube and Twitch, and also Clare Cooley's Patreon, Facebook, and LinkedIn profiles. You can send stars to support her work here on Facebook, or donate through Venmo or PayPal. The links are in the description. You can contact me by email, mothersonproductions@gmail.com, with any questions. Now remember, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, tell a friend, and thank you for being here.
Let's see. Where is she? Okay, we're almost there.
I don't have the light on.
Don't need a mic. Your audio is running. I'm gonna get it working.
All right, well,
Live.
technology is complicated, and hello everybody. I'm Clare Cooley. This is the Creativity Show. Today, on this live stream, number 2 in a series of 20, got a credit from the Minnesota State Arts Board to illustrate my life stories from my memoir, Incandescence Rising Above Darkness. And here is the I started last live stream, and I'm going to continue it today in front of you. And I'm really excited. This is a peaceful part of this process. And because I'm using stencil, what occurred to me from this painting concept of the primordial soup at the beginning of the universe, which I talked about, my particular spiritual belief that helps me and doesn't hurt anyone else, and I'm okay to be wrong about it, but it feels right to me. Before the Big Bang, it was love. It got compressed by the biggest black hole that had already consumed all the other black holes of perhaps the previous universe, condensed down to this tiny energetic particle that burst into everything in the universe. And here's the obviously creative license on the primordial soup, which was hydrogen and helium, colorless, but I gave it some color. And in the center is a fetus, and love wants to be shared, seeks to be given and received, so life. So we're going to today use stencil. I have about 50 different languages of the word love, and that's what I'm going to work on, stenciling them onto this painting. So let me put the painting up here.
You want a hand with that?
I got it. Yeah, you can help me. And get it in the right place. Is that the right place? Or
I say so. You can see the framing of your art right here. And then let's get that up on the screen. How does that look? That's nice.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask you to open the golden acrylic.
There you go. You got it started.
Right. Now I'm going to begin the stenciling.
Do you need to get you a test piece of paper? You already did one test on that small one.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Orange shapes, framing both areas.
Subtle. That's okay. Art gets to be subtle. Let's put love over here. Our language. Well, it's my language. May not be. Cool thing about the internet is it could be seen anywhere in the world. Well, these are subtle, but that's all right. We don't mind subtle.
Yeah, I think it looks really good. Even with the subtle.
And so Bodhi helps me with the technical parts of the artistic process, like these stencils. So you can tell them about the stencil process, how it happens, and
So I put a QR code at the bottom of the screen here, which takes you to patreon.com/Clare Cooley, which you can join for free. And you can find a bunch of her stencil design SVGs, which are They are files that you can download and use with your stencil cutting machine, laser cutter, printer, sticker maker. And since you've got a 18 flower stencil and more stencils coming soon, including these all these different languages for the word love, we will make that into a stencil file that you can get on our Patreon.
I'm going to readjust the camera angle for my roving mother. She moves around.
Art is always beginning again. It's always new. It's always an adventure, unpredictable.
Dealing with the unexpected.
And now I'm going to turn this all the way around.
So what inspired adding the word love, or the words, into the cosmos?
Well, it came to me that this belief that I have that love is the most powerful force in the universe. It's a feeling, so it can't really be destroyed. It just, we experience love of the people that we have loved, love us, that have passed. I still feel my mother's love many years after she left her body. So love has this, maybe foreverness. I will say it has a quality of never ceasing, cannot be destroyed, which is why I have this belief system. It was what the universe came from. Maybe scientists might call it a singularity. So using the word love in all these different languages, all these different cultures, human cultures that came from humanity evolving on this planet, just seemed like a kind of a lovely visual metaphor for love.
And what can you tell me about how you're choosing the composition of where you put love?
I'm always inspired by nature and its orderly randomness. There's a balance that is achieved, a grace in the uncontrollable organic arrangement of things. So I try to just feel where it goes instead of think about where it goes. And so I'm just all different directions, all the way around the center of this composition, which is the fetus in the center of gold, symbolizing the golden uterus. The golden placenta. The mother of us all. It's not that, art doesn't have to be literal. It doesn't have to be any.
Would these be helpful?
Sure.
if you want.
Am I smearing anything?
No, just smear. It's up to you.
Yeah, that works.
No, it looks really good.
I'm also using this stencil. I'm going kind of down the columns so that I'm not smearing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, drying at the top as I'm going down the columns, so there's a practical reason for the way I'm doing this.
Yeah. I'll go into the office and I'll share the link to the paint so people can
Yes,
use the same paint and supplies.
and I wore this outfit that is done with stencils and these golden paints that can be washed. I wash without soap. I line dry, and
Can we see the back of the kimono?
yeah, they last for years. I've done some many years ago that are still, there's printing on the front here.
Really nice.
So these are a use for the stencils. Wardrobe, use them on the walls. I've used them on vases, on furniture. They have many, many uses.
So why did you use the color gold for the word?
Well, gold is formed in the center of stars, which is the same place that the elements that life is made from, the carbon. So the elements that are the building blocks of life are made in stars, and gold also made in stars. This precious, unique metal that has many different, interesting, beautiful attributes. Just seemed like the right symbol for this. Now, because of the size of this stencil sheet, if I keep going, I might start smearing things. So I might need to take a break, let it dry before I go too much further. So it might be a short show today, and let this amount of words of love in different languages settle, and then we'll add the second half of them on Wednesday. So these live streams are every Wednesday and Sunday at noon, and a lot of the time they last close to an hour, but today's going to be a short show because I don't want to smear the love, which sounds like an interesting thing to say. All right.
Yeah, fantastic. Looks really good. And
Thank you.
We are check out her book, Incandescence Rising Above Darkness. You can scan the QR code right here. You can get it on Amazon or anywhere where you order books. And remember to check out her Patreon, patreon.com/Clare Cooley. You can become a member for free and get all sorts of cool stuff when you become when you subscribe as a member, including her library of stencils, which are ever increasing. And then another thing that we do here, we take her beautiful original paintings and we turn them into fine art prints. And we print those here at the home studio. Eventually, this painting will become a print, and you'll be able to get those on clarecooley.com/shop.
Well, thank you for your tech. Tell a friend, and you can watch these live streams anytime on the Creativity Show YouTube channel if you can't be here during the live stream time. And I love to get questions and responses, so feel free to comment or ask questions, and please tell a friend.